No, my parents didn't like me very much. It sucked growing up. I never had a souvenir with my name on it from anywhere. Is there anyone else here who has a name like that, who suffered their whole childhood? Yeah, okay, I see. I got it. Oh, wow, quite a few. Yeah. I have a couple of friends who also...
Okay, maybe it was my brother.
Don't mess with the liar.
Oh, okay. Who also has unusual names, and they were very excited when I moved here because they want to come and see the Grand Canyon. And I was like, yeah, then we can all waste time fruitlessly going around looking for things with our names on them. I moved here a couple of years ago to take the deputy director job at the library. I actually started out as a children's and teen librarian, and I did that for a few years until I found out I don't like other people's kids. Shortly after I moved here, I went out and I bought a Subaru Outback. I wanted to fit in with the locals. The salesman was super excited to tell me that both of my back seats fold down completely flat in case I want to go camping and sleep in my car. Dude, I don't camp. Roughing it is a hotel without a bar. I really loved my Outback, but I ended up trading it in and getting something else. Apparently, if you drive an Outback in Flagstaff, everyone thinks you're a lesbian. And frankly, it's hard enough to get a date here. I didn't need everyone to assume I was a lesbian. It's been a super rough year. Has anyone else here spent all year thinking, how in the hell is this happening again? And it's worse. And how has it only been 1 year? Yeah, a year. It's crazy, right? So a while back, recently I read that the person who tried to assassinate the Orange Cheeto was sentenced to life in prison. And of course, my first thought was he sentenced to life in prison because he missed? Of course, I call him the Orange Cheeto because, the makeup and the hair. I also call him Dumbass in Chief. I used to call him He Who Must Not Be Named until I decided that that's an insult to Voldemort. I call him the Orange Cheeto because of his makeup and his hair. Copious amounts. Frankly, I'm surprised that the MAGA cult puts up with the makeup and the hair products, because isn't makeup and hair products the gateway drug to being a drag queen? Do I have any crime show fans in the crowd? Yeah, I love crime shows, and I'm pretty sure that I can bury a body and get away with it. I've thought of a new crime show, and the main character is a librarian serial killer. All of our victims say things like, "Must be nice to sit around and read all day." You need a degree to do that? One of my favorites, does anyone even go to the library anymore? Everything is online. But my personal favorite is the Karen. The one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. And they come at you with, "I pay taxes, which means I pay your salary. Bitch, I pay taxes too, which means I also pay my salary. And trust me, I don't fucking make that much." Sometimes our coworkers make the list. Generally, it's the IT guy, because the smart ass walks in your office and says, "Did you turn it off and turn it back on?" Really, dude? You're on the list. I'm from the Midwest. Is there anyone else here from the Midwest? I'm from Indiana, and like all Midwesterners, I don't know a stranger.
I love Demaris, Chicago.
Woo! So actually go Seahawks for Super Bowl because we hate Patriots. So I'm just saying. So I can stand in line at Disney, and by the time we get on the ride, I have 3 new Facebook friends and 5 new Instagram followers. And I was a Disney pass holder for 6 years, so I look like I'm a Disney influencer, my social media. Really, I'm not, but I am a Disney adult. And there are ways to spot a Disney adult in the wild. Their house, their office, or both, looks like a Disney souvenir shop. 80% of their wardrobe is Disney themed. They know the lyrics to every single Disney song. They know Walt Disney's birthday and Mickey Mouse's birthday, and we celebrate it. A regular adult walks into Magic Kingdom and sees the castle and says, wow, that's a big castle. Disney adults, we walk into Magic Kingdom with tears streaming down our face, and with a heavy sigh, we say, I'm home. But most importantly, they know the difference between Disneyland and Disney World. And if anyone wants to help me, you're welcome to. So Disneyland is in California. Disney World is in Florida. Disneyland has 2 parks. Disney World has 4 parks. Yeah, and two water parks. And Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. And Disney World is the most magical place on earth. Disney has kind of kept me sane during the crazy world, but unfortunately I can't go to Disney every single day. So I have started therapy. We currently are working on boundaries and coping skills. I have learned that throat punching someone who doesn't respect your boundaries is not appropriate behavior, nor is scheduling a Disney trip every time I'm sad is not an appropriate coping skill. Another reason I started therapy is because I used to be a stripper. And I became a librarian to get out of the life. Unbeknownst to me, a stripper and a librarian are basically the same. Both go around asking old white men for money. The stripper goes table to table, and the librarian goes from legislator to legislator. Both of our buildings have things that you can touch, and things that you can't touch, and things locked away that you can't see or touch. Both are hit on by creepy old guys. Both of us have to kick drunks out of the building. And both of us have to tell people that they are not allowed to masturbate in the building. But I will say, if you're caught masturbating in the library, you become the next person on the list. Thank you, I'm Demaris.